Hi, Jane. It's Bonnie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. We actually had the opportunity to meet a couple of years ago when you were here in Toronto for the Toronto International Film Festival for Bang Bang Baby, and I wanted to know why you didn't get to sing and dance in this film.
Why I didn't get to sing and dance in this film?
Yes, because you were so good in that one, I thought maybe you would continue onwards and with your singing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, not in this movie. I did get to ride a horse in this movie, though,
You
if that's
do.
related.
You do. You absolutely do. And what I want to ask you is, what was your initial reaction to a script that says monster trucks?
Well, I have been a fan of Chris Wedge's films, the director. I really, really, really liked Ice Age. I was 11 or 12 when it came out, and I went and I saw that movie, I think, 3 times in the theaters, which is more than I've ever seen any movie in a theater. And I was excited to work with him. And I am really into cartoons, actually. And I was intrigued by the idea that there would be sort of like a mixture, a blend of the two in this film.
Right. And tell me a little bit about your audition with Lucas Till, because I understand that you guys kind of had to pretend that there were, you're fighting with these monsters. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, I believe our audition scenes didn't totally include the monster, but either way, all of acting is made up anyways, especially in an auditioning room when you're in a,
Right.
like a cubicle basically with strangers pretending to be filling a truck with a monster or crying because, I don't know, something tragic happened. So in some ways, it is difficult when you don't have, like, your scene partner a la the monster, but most of the time, acting is just imagination anyways.
Right. Okay, I get it. But how challenging is it, or was it for you to go through this process of working on a film that is a blend of live action and CG?
It was hard because sometimes, a lot of time, you're against a green screen or you're talking to a green person that is going to turn into the creature at some point in post-production. But there was lots of laughs because of that, for sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about because like you say, acting is all imagination and stuff, and having the opportunity to work on something like this, yes, it's hard, but it has to be so much fun to think about what you're actually acting in front of when you don't see it.
Yeah, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's challenging. I had really great castmates, comedians such as Thomas Lennon that, made it a joy.
And Lucas, tell me a little bit about working with him. I mean, come on, the dude's MacGyver now.
I know. I have yet to see the show. I got to check it out. We had fun together, totally.
Yeah. Could you tell if people who don't know, who may think they were coming into a movie just about monster trucks that we see in rallies, it's not like that at all. Can you tell people a little bit about what the premise of is?
It is about a unlikely hero, a young boy who, I'm not sure if I should call him a boy, a young man, a high school student who discovers this creature, and he sort of has to make the choice whether to have fun only or help save the creature's life. And I guess in the meantime there is still fun, and it's an adventure movie, and I play a character who is his friend by circumstance, but they get to know each other and like each other through the adventure.
What is it now when you look at a script that kind of catches your eye and says, yeah, I'd like to try that?
I mean, it's different every time, but you think about the writing, you think about the character, you think about what it would be like to make it, where you would make it, the director. There's lots of factors.
Yeah, and do you think you'll do a major TV series again? Of course, everybody just loved you on Suburgatory. That must have been bittersweet to have to say goodbye to that cast and that show.
Yeah, that was a really great experience. Yeah, I would definitely do TV. Just depends on the project.
Okay, and so what are we going to see from you next? I think you have a bunch of things coming out, too, after this.
I do. I have a movie coming out at Sundance in a week from today, actually, that I'm really excited about, called I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore.
Great.
I just wrapped 2 movies in the fall. I'm not sure when they're going to come out. They're independent movies, so it's always a nice surprise. And I'm going to start a TV show next week, actually.
So we are going to see you back on the small screen. That's wonderful. Well, that's great.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on this. Best of luck with it. I know the kids are probably going to just eat this one up for sure. And I hope that with these other small independent films, we'll see you back at the Toronto Film Festival. Keep my fingers crossed that we'll see you in person in the fall.
Me too. Thanks.
All right, Jane. Thanks so much, and have a great day.